everyone, greetings from National Skills Network. This is Madhuri, and as you might have been following our channel and our website, and also, subscribing to our e-magazine, that is the Skill Times, you would have seen we have featured a lot of people from the leadership team of various industry sectors. And today it is in the same series that we feature Mr. Dinesh Sood, who is the Managing Director of Orane International. So welcome to
Thank
this
you.
talk, sir.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So for many of the people in the skilling ecosystem, I'm sure they know about Orane International and the phenomenal work that's being done in the skilling in beauty sector. But beauty is not just the traditional beauty sector anymore, as we are going to learn now by talking to Mr. Sood. So let me get started by asking you about the growth in this sector, which is so significant, and there is a lot of scope which is coming up for employment, etc. What is your opinion on this growth, the need for skilled people in this sector, including both men and women, and also in the larger backdrop of how technology is disrupting beauty sector?
Definitely. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for
Thank you.
taking such a big initiative. This National Skills Network, making skills aspirational. This is a wonderful initiative. And at this time, this is the most important. This is the need for the youth. India is the youngest country. If we can do anything for making them employable, nothing can be better than them. Thank you for inviting me to your channel. So coming to your question, definitely this skill sector is growing like anything. Especially if we talk about beauty, we are into beauty.
Yeah.
Beauty training. We started in 2009, and with God's grace, we have 100 and around 21 centers in India and two in outside in Canada. So what we have seen now, the number of students is increasing and even the trend is changing.
Yeah.
Earlier, there used to be students, who were not able to, get admission in any of the colleges, or college dropouts, or maybe housewives. But now the trend is totally changing. So this shift was required. It took years and years, but now the shift is there. So this is only and only due to the efforts of all the industry players, and big thanks to the technology. And technology has changed the whole scenario. People want to look different. People want to look different and impressive. And the need of the beauticians, experts, has grown like anything in last couple of years.
Yeah, yeah, very rightly you pointed out. I was actually about to tell you the observation I have. Like one important point you just mentioned is the kind of people who are getting into this sector. It's kind of become quite aspirational. One is, like the graduates who are coming and opting for these courses. Mainly, I think what I have seen in my interactions is they say that they have an interest in this field. It's like a hobby. So in some, maybe in their childhood or sometime they would have meddled with few things or tried few things. So they feel they are good at few things, in maybe makeup, or it starts small, but the kind of aspirational value it creates for them, I think, is very high. And also, like you said, even the boys, the young boys are also trying to get into this sector. And
Yes,
yeah,
Madhurji, I have seen the shift in the trend. The boys are, equally participating in the training
right.
now, because, it gives them not only money, fame also, and the, leverage to, start their own, business with a very small investment. And good makeup artist or hairstylist, get the status of a celebrity.
Yes.
If you see, there are more than 100 of channels coming on our mobile, our TV. So every person who comes in front of the screen, at least 3 to 4 people work for that. For a good makeup artist, even for a good celebrity, he has to take the dates from the makeup artist, whether he or she is available, and then he decides his shoots accordingly. This is happening,
Okay.
and they enjoy the status of a celebrity. This was
Correct.
not earlier. Now the trend is changed. Yeah, youth, even after plus two, good students from English medium, even you would be, I am surprised to see people who have done medical, they are opting this field. Why? Because they get everything. And thanks to the government also, who is encouraging these skills. Earlier, people used to feel shy getting into beauty industry and all. Now they feel proud that
Hmm.
I'm a makeup artist, I'm a hairstylist. Uh, 4 5 years ago, I used to think that there should be advertisement in the paper that person, when we used to see the advertisement, the father is looking for a match for his daughter. He never used to say, no, I'm looking for an artist who is from makeup industry or this. Now the trend is changing. The people would be saying that I am a proud father-in-law of a makeup artist, hairstylist. So this trend is changing.
Yeah, so it's very heartening to hear this. So actually it's a big social change, right? Which is gradually happening
Yeah.
in society. So I'm sure going ahead, it would be like what happened, for example, let's say when MasterChef came into India with those
Yes.
today becoming a chef is a dream for so many kids. So I'm sure with big brands like you just mentioned about celebrities, makeup artists, and also the scope for entrepreneurship and startups and all, I'm sure this is definitely going to grow. I would like to also know your views on, let's say, from the training and education perspective, now with the NEP 2020 and government bringing in few of these vocational subjects into the school. What
Yeah.
is your opinion about offering these courses? Are we ready to do that? Mainly because I feel these vocational or practical training, you have to have a good practical setup. So maybe you can share few views on this as well.
Yeah, this is very important and significant move. The training of skills should be in the schools.
Hmm.
And recently we we have become the training partner for Government of Punjab for imparting training in the schools. The most important thing is how we present this training,
Hmm.
how, what sort of trainers, what sort of curriculum, what sort of infrastructure, and what sort of aspiration students get from these trainings. This is very important. This shift can change the whole scenario,
Hmm.
because from 10th onwards students can start thinking about the options. As you rightly said, students, many people have aspirations, they have some skills, but
Yeah.
when they are given opportunity at a grade 10th or 11th, they can see and explore and continue their training into the same field. So
Hmm.
at the age of 16 or 17, you start learning, you can enhance better, more than the people who start after 20. So this is a very big and very good initiative, and it will change the scenario in the skill industry in beauty space.
Hmm. And what about industry partnerships? So occasionally we hear about a branded training center, okay? So it could be Lakme or it could be any of these very big brands or international brands also. So how do you see the industry participation? Are we getting the required participation from the industry for these training programs?
Yeah, I believe there is participation, but it should be more.
Wow.
As recently we have heard that Reliance and Tata is coming into beauty field. So they are coming as a beauty products, then beauty salons. Then definitely training is the most important thing.
Hmm.
So participation is there, but it requires more detailed and more welcoming uh, ideas for the training, like online training, which can definitely be planned in such a way that no doubt this industry is practical, but
Hmm.
at the same time online training, lots and lots things can be done. So
Hmm.
we are working on that. So answering your question, that definitely big players are coming into this industry. International brands are coming, local players are also coming at local level, and the demand is huge.
Hmm.
So altogether cannot even fulfill the demand. Not only hair artist makeup, there are, we have identified around 27, 28 different job roles in this field in beauty and wellness. So there is huge demand. If we talk about China, I'm a very frequent traveler. We have two colleges in Canada, I told you earlier. So I have seen the trends of beauty training in Australia, in Canada, in UK, and then in China. So the demand is huge. The level which at which the China is working, we are just less than 10%. The kind of people are aware about the beauty and the amount they spend on looking good. So the trend is changing, and there is a huge demand in this field. Huge.
Okay. Okay, since you mentioned international, just now, and also about your initiatives in other countries, one thing which we are also trying from India is global mobility of our people. Can they go and work in these countries after training? So, do you foresee, a possibility that our people can go and work in these countries in this sector? So that's my question number one. And also, I would like you to tell us about CDESCO kind of programs. I'm not much aware of it, but then very little knowledge I have. But that is like, this is more like a higher education. So maybe it will be nice for our audience to learn more about this program, because I think this will also go in a long way to help us understand the scientific angle in this sector, right? Science, research, and there are so many other things. So maybe you can tell us
So
about these two things.
definitely there is huge scope outside India.
Mhm.
Indian people are, considered to be very artistic.
Mhm.
So when we talk about Canada in our colleges, the demand is so big. Specifically, even there is a huge population of Indians in Canada. Now they celebrate every event, marriages like anything. So they look for the artist who can get them ready in Indian style, Indian attire. And apart from that, many other countries they look for people. Skilled peoples are required in this industry a lot, and we get demands from nearby Asian countries, cruises, and many places. So there is a huge demand. If we talk about CDESCO is a Zurich-based company which offers a international, considered to be one of the best, certifying body.
Mhm.
So definitely, with the introduction of new courses in CDESCO, we are proud to announce here that we have developed few curriculums for CDESCO for the Indian market, which is helping CDESCO also to know what is the demand in specific region. We have given them the courseware of nutrition. Now we are giving them the courseware of Indian bridal makeup, North Indian bridal makeup, such things. So these things are creating a huge demand, and students are getting more awareness, and this is helping us a lot.
Okay. Okay. So before we close this conversation, it will be nice to hear from you a bit of advice for the young people as to why they can join or they should join this sector and consider it as a very good opportunity to grow their career, to build their career, and also explore entrepreneurship, because it has both the possibilities.
परफेक्ट फॉर यूथ इंसान को चाहिए क्या? नाम, पैसा, शोहरत, नेम, फनी, नेम, मनी, एंड recognition. So you get everything. Flexibility of time. You are your own boss. Nothing can be achieved. Yes, if you have some passion, then you must first of all explore what
Mm,
are the possibilities where you can get training. Find a good school.
mm,
Don't compromise on selection of a good training center. Then make your dream. I believe you can achieve everything in this field. So you were talking about master chef. I would like to let you know, only few days back, I came to know there is a show going on, Silver Caesars, Golden Caesar by Karan Johar. So one of the Orane student was there. He was among top three, or maybe he won the show. But there are things like Master Chef. There are shows on the beauty experts as well. We are also planning to start similar kind of show. This will encourage students, and it will help the youth to decide about their career in this particular field.
Okay, that's very nice to hear. Which channel or which OTT do we get to see this? I'm curious.
This, yeah, even
Karan.
I got the clip yesterday only with the Karan Johar and Arvind student interactive with them. I will definitely share the OTT platform where it is, but the Golden Caesar, sorry, Golden Caesar.
Okay, I'll definitely browse and check out because I think these initiatives are much needed, and I'm sure
Yes.
they will definitely enhance the image of these professions. And as you very rightly said, when we started, we have such a huge population of, employable youth, right? So one of the important sectors happens to be the beauty and wellness sector.
Like to add one thing, though we are, having a good setup of beauty schools in India, at the same time, we make sure to provide at least training to 500 students totally free of cost. If
Okay.
any of the person who is interested to willing and join and want to make his or her career, so you are most welcome. This is the
Wow.
one project which is very close to my heart, and it gives us immense satisfaction and happiness. So
That's
I just wanted to share this.
That's very nice. That's such a wonderful announcement. So is this going to be in a particular location, or how would you want? Because we can share this further. Yeah.
We are present in 23 states,
Yeah.
and we have allotted 5 seats in all our 121 centers, so which comes almost 600 students.
Okay.
So if at a particular center the students and are more than the five, we can consider that as well, and it is totally free of cost.
Oh, that's
Totally.
very nice. That's really nice to hear. Thank you. So thank you so much, sir, for sharing your views and telling us in detail about this sector. We look forward to be connected with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhuri.